Yes, it's still early. I wouldn't want us to engage in a long discussion. So I'm going to cut this meeting short. So you can go. Let me attend to my business.
I will appreciate that, ma.
Your friend, my son, has taken a decision never to get married. Rather, he intends to employ women to get pregnant and bear children for him.
That sounds so funny. No man does that.
But he has chosen to do that. And I'm sure you're not aware.
Honestly, I am not aware of such decision.
I know. That's why I brought you in, so you can go talk some sense into him. Make him see the advantage of having woman in a home.
I will talk to him and I believe he will reconsider.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. Do you care for anything?
No, I don't care for anything. I'll be on my way now.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, ma.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Who else? Is there any other person he listens to I can call? Who?
My darling, I can't wait to see him. I really can't.
Of course you will meet him. But girlfriend, I really think you need some orientation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But what's taking your husband? He's taking so long.
Calm down.
I'm eager to.
He will soon be back. Calm down.
Okay. I'm waiting just.
He's back. I told you. Hey, darling.
Good afternoon there.
Welcome.
Sorry for keeping you girls waiting for so long.
No problem.
Yeah, honey, how are you?
I'm fine.
I called for this meeting. Humphrey has been my very good friend. As a matter of fact, we'll be friends for a couple of years. So to a reasonable extent, I can tell you his likes and his dislikes, okay? One thing he hates so much is pretense and fake life. And now you're about getting involved with him, and we advise you to try as much as you could to erase anything that has to do with pretense when you're with him. Be 100% transparent when you're with him. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And in addition, you have to look very beautiful and presentable.
Annie, trust me. I know how to package myself, so you have nothing to worry about. Come on.
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Honey,
Yes,
I'll inside.
Okay. I'll join you later, okay?
Nice one. All right.
So, my dear, I'm serious. You have to drop fake life. Okay?
Don't go there and keep your hands like this. Be real. Stop. You know I don't do that.
Congrats in advance. You're happy now. See you.
Mom, I honestly cannot believe that you came back here to talk about a wife. I already made my stance clear on this matter to you. I do not need a wife.
Can you at least accord me the respect as your mother and listen to me?
Mom, you know I always listen to you. Oh yes, I listen to you. It only becomes a problem when you begin to, delve into my personal life, trying to influence my choices. Then it becomes a problem. But I listen to you.
Son, I need to educate you on who a wife is.
Oh no.
A wife is of great importance to a family. A wife will take care of you at your old age. A wife will be your mother and father when your parents are gone. A wife will be your best friend when everybody have turned their back on you. The importance of a wife can never be overemphasized.
Mom, I'm working on something.
Oh, stop fooling yourself with those words.
Well, you have to believe me this time. I am working on something. All right, I'm heading out. Please make yourself comfortable.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't keep you waiting for too long.
Not at all.
You know what they say now, right? You don't keep a beautiful woman waiting.
Yeah, I don't know.
You look good.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you have a call?
Yeah. Excuse me.
It's okay. Okay, so I see that you didn't place orders yet. You're not taking anything.
No. I was actually waiting for you so we could drink together.
Is that so?
Yes.
Okay, how nice of you. So let's see. What would you like? Oh, okay. Call's coming through again.
Not someone important. Just forget.
Why are you not taking that call?
He's not someone important.
The person keeps calling.
Just forget about it.
Very unimportant people don't keep calling.
Just forget about it. He's not important.
Same thing you're going to say to him when you're with him and my call comes through.
Excuse me?
He's still calling.
Just forget about him.
Of course, I will forget about this. This is a terrible idea. I can't do this.
Humphrey, wait! Humphrey, wait! It's not what you think. God.
What's up, latest girl that is in love? How is the date going?
My dear, it's not going on well at all. He just walked out on me.
What? Why?
My dear, today of all days, Chris decided to call. Out of the blues, I don't even know where he came from. And he didn't just come once. He kept calling and calling.
Annie. Annie, why didn't you put that phone on silent? Or better still, put it inside your handbag.
How am I supposed to know that he will call today? Today of all days.
Ooh. Hey. Okay, what did Humphrey say before leaving?
My dear, that's not what I'll be talking over the phone. We need to see and talk.
And it's already late now. But you know what? Let's see first thing tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Hey! What kind of rubbish is this now?
That's how they all are. I said it. What's the point in trying? Why? They all cannot be trusted. All of them. Look at her. Imagine the idiot. She was not taking my calls because I was seated there and her other boyfriend was calling. It's not important. Imagine the nonsense. So the day I call and she's with the other guy, she'll also tell the other guy that I am not important. Humphrey will not be important. When I say I have issues with commitment, they say something is wrong with me. They're all the same, not to be trusted. Imagine, see the time of the day. I wasted my bloody time. For what? No, for what? Why did my mother not come? Yes, come on this date with me. No, why did she not come on this date with me? Why? No, why did she not come on this date with me? To come see me waste my time. When I tell her that all women are the same, no, nobody cares to listen to me. See what just happened? Humphrey does not want to get married. Humphrey doesn't want to get committed. Now, I make an effort and see what happens. Bloody nuisance. She's lucky I was calm. Got myself together. I would have slapped her. I'm sitting down with her. And that man is calling. Nonsense. And they want me to settle down. I get into that nonsense. I get married and then my wife is cheating on me. And I stay there. I remain there and live in agony. All in the name of marriage. Marriage, Bakwoko.
My love, you don't look happy.
My love, there's a problem.
What's the problem?
Humphrey just walked out from the date.
Why?
It's a long story.
It's okay. We have all the night to ourselves. So, sit, let's talk about it. So,
Listen, man. Let's drop this topic, all right? Anne is an infidel, and I cannot have anything to do with her.
Humphrey, what exactly did she do?
Listen, in my years of interacting with women, I can tell you that I'm quite experienced. So when I see a cheating woman, I know.
You haven't said anything.
All right. Well, if you must know, the day we went to the club, the hookup night.
Yeah.
We sat down, we're together, and a call came through. She refused to take her call. The call kept coming in. I was looking at her, I was looking at the phone. She refused to take the call.
Don't you think she did that in order not to have divided attention away with you?
Oh, come on now, stop it. Don't say that. She did that to ward me off, just avoid the call. I'm pretty sure she's going to say the same thing to that guy if she were to be with the guy and my call comes through. She's going to say the same thing to him. That's how those girls play. That's what they do.
But don't be too sure. I doubt if...
Come on. I know her kind. Stop defending her. I know her kind.
I'm short of words. I really don't know what to say again. Can't you give a second chance?
Nope. I'm not interested. That's final.
Listen, you may not like what I'm about to tell you, but I will say it anyways. Of course, I don't mince words. Annie, I blame you completely for what happened. I do.
Lara, I will take the blame. But please, you need to talk to this guy. Please, I'm in love with him. You need to see how I felt when I hugged this guy, Lara. His gentle touch nearly sent me to heaven. Please, let me talk to him.
Annie, you are moving so fast on this lane. You need to soft pedal.
Lara, I'm only expressing how I feel. If I don't have this guy, I would die. You don't understand.
Hey! Joke of the century.
I'm not joking, Lara. I love Humphrey. Humphrey means the whole world to me and I can do anything to have him. Please.
Annie, you are sounding so desperate. And of course you know I hate desperation. Listen, most women who went under did so because they played the desperation card.
Lara, please.
I don't want you to do the same.
Please. I am not desperate. I'm only telling you how I feel and I can do anything to have him all to myself. Please.
Well, my husband has gone to talk to him. Let's see how it goes. Okay? Calm down. So, what do I offer you?
Please. I'm not in the mood for that.
Cheer
I'm
up!
not having my appetite to eat anything or drink anything.
Cheer up, girlfriend. You have to take something. Come on, water, mineral, anything. What do you want?
Probably not now. Please, just let me be. Please.
Turn around. I feel I have made an excellent choice for myself.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Sona, have you spoken to your son, the pilot, about this?
The question should be, are you in?
Sure, I am in. Ma, you said a lot about your son, and I think I love him already, and I want to father my kids.
So would you love to consider marriage with him along the line?
Marriage? No, ma. I just need a decent man to father my kids.
So when would you like to meet him?
I'm free at the moment.
He's traveling to Hong Kong today or tomorrow.
Then let's wait for him to return back.
Fine. I'll let you know when he's back.
Okay, ma. I'd like to take my leave now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll let you know when he's back.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
She looks like someone who will get pregnant so fast.
Yes, Paul.
Your mom called me. She says she has been calling you. You are not picking up.
Oh yeah, that's on purpose. Right, I'm flying a long distance route today and I need my head in the right place. I need to be happy. I don't want anything to spoil my mood. Yes, good. But you know what? She calls again. Tell her that I'm out of the country and when I return, I'll call back. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Have a safe flight.
See you when I return.
Alright, sir. Alright, safe flight. Pierre! 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 Hey! One say hello. Look at me. Look at Andy! Andy! Give me a bottle of chilled water.
But she told me I handle her better than the husband. And she pays good money too. But why is the man finally showing his face?
My name is Jeremy. Who is calling, please? Hello? Hello?
Honey,
Yes, love.
did someone call me?
Oh, yes, sure.
Who?
I don't know. The person didn't say anything.
This is a trap. It is a trap. That man will still be there, waiting for me to pick. How am I not even sure if they won't come?
The person did not pick the call. You know, maybe the person can call me back when he or she sees my missed call. Okay?
Why not go to the kitchen with the phone in case the person returns the call?
No, my love. I will get distracted. You know, aside not being advisable to take calls in the kitchen, I don't want to get carried away and then put much pepper into your food. Okay? The call in time.
Alright, baby. I love you, honey.
Hi, baby. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't pick. My husband was with the phone when you called.
Oh, I know. I thought as much. So, are we still spending the night together?
Yes, dear, we are.
That's baby. So, what time are you coming out?
I can't say for now, but I'll keep you posted.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll be expecting your call, you know.
Okay, sure. You'll hear from me.
Who's there? Hello?
Maybe it's just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Fine.
Don't keep the ladies waiting.
And now, trust me, I just think the lady is go inside. If I come back, I'll let you know. So,
Queen of my heart, number one. Girl, you don't hide me. Yeah.
yeah, you're welcome to my home. So just make yourself comfortable.
Wow, your house is beautiful.
Thank you, my God.
This place is fun.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
What?
I love you so much.
Really? I love you too.
I'm glad you can be on your shit.
Okay, so you know what? Just make yourself comfortable, okay? I'll be right back now. Andy! Andy! Sorry, come on.
Paul, I was going to ask you. Those girls are
One for you and one for me.
Wait, don't let's go and go inside. What about the payment? I don't have money.
I told you, you are poor. Just come with me, let me flex you.
You have started the payment.
Follow me now.
Are you serious?
Make sure you take that shit off. That's your bumper sound, man. I don't be bored. Yeah, man.
I want you to make me smile. God bless the day you said you'd be my number one, the queen of my heart, number one. Girl, you don't hide me. Yeah.
Why is his number not connecting? Or did he block me? No, I don't think so. What do I do now? What is all this?
God bless the day you said you'd be my number one, the queen of my heart, number one. Girl, you don't hide me. Yeah.
The food tastes so nice.
Thank you, darling.
Of course, I married the best cook.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hi, Christy. This one you're calling me today. Are you back in the country? Wow! Congratulations! I hope she's as beautiful as the mother. Oh, my dear, if not that my husband is at home, I would have come spend some days with you and the baby. But he is here. My husband is here.
Let me say congratulations to her.
The baby is crying. She's attending to the baby.
It won't take me more than 10 seconds to say congratulations to her.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Why ask such question?
Okay.
Hold on. Humphrey, my man. Okay, which part of the world are you right now? Hong Kong? Hey, that's my man. Okay, that's okay. How long are you going to stay there? That's okay. All right. Take care. Yeah. So?
Bad babe. I trust you die. I'm sure that Mugu was there. That was why she played that game. A bookie.
These people left the gate open and they're nowhere to be seen. Where are these people? Paul! Paul? Paul! What is going on? Jared, I don't know why you are flaring up as if I've made an invalid point.
You're talking nonsense. You're not making any point, and I'm highly disappointed in you.
You are disappointed in me because I'm telling you the truth.
What useless truth? Tell me what nonsense truth. Listen, Millicent. You're insulting me because I'm putting up with you, right? I am doing this because I love you. And let me remind you, I am here because of the proximity to my business, nothing else.
And I've been trying so hard to know the exact business you are into. You told me you are a contractor, but there's nothing that suggests that you're a contractor.
Melissa, not just open up and tell me you're tired of keeping me here. Tell me, and I'll go to my house and I'll come back. Tell me.
You are employing the tools of sentiment to weaken me, right? I now know that the exact thing that my friends have been saying is what you are into.
Your friends told you piles of cash. They told you nonsense. What did they tell you? What are you talking about?
That you are going out with married women just to have money. And you know it's not right.
You're sentimentally naive. Excuse me.
Gerald, I know you will come back. And we will finish this discussion. I know you will come back. Rubbish. You will come back here.
Where's my customer? That's her. Come now. Don't worry about from her. Sorry.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Uncle Pilot, it's been long you visited our stand.
Yes, that's because I travel all the time.
Oh, I see.
Like
Welcome,
right
sir.
now, I'm just returning from my trip.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So let me have my usual.
Okay, let me get them. Customer!
Yes.
We have bread though.
I will.
Huh?
Some other time.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Already. Okay. Thank you. Do you have bananas in here for me?
But I thought you don't like those, sir. Oh, let me quickly get that.
Yeah, it's for my mom actually.
Okay. You sure you don't want cold drink? We have very chilled butter.
Next time.
Okay, sir.
Merci. This is really nice. Thank you. Okay, let's see.
It's just 3.5, sir.
I know. There you go.
Acapella, this is 5,000. It's just 3.5.
I know. Keep the change.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Acapella. Bye, sir. Okay, sir.
Hello, baby. Baby, I'm sorry. You know my husband has been home all this while and his job is outside the state. But not to worry, he has a job in Abuja this weekend that will last for 3 weeks. Yes, my love, we will. Yes, we will, starting from this weekend, okay? Splendid Hotel will be fine. Okay, baby. You know, I can't wait to have you inside of me so that you can rock me like a horse. Okay, baby, I have to go now before my husband starts looking for me. Okay, bye.
Yes, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who is this?
It's me, Ijoma.
What do you want?
I know you're a well-traveled man who will not judge people without giving them audience. Please, just give me a few seconds to explain some things to you.
Explain what? Listen, if I see you here, if I see you in this house, you'll be responsible for whatever happens to you.
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't... Hello? Hello? Why does he look so calm? But at the same time, very complicated. He's not even picking my call anymore.
Millie, I don't know, but I'm surprised. I left your house the other day like a madman. You didn't even bother to call to know if I got home safely or anything happened to me. That's unfair now.
That is my problem with you. You act childish at every serious matter.
Me childish? Me act childish? That's a polite insult, and I don't like it.
Gerald, I'm concerned about your future as a man. You're not thinking about your life and it bothers me. And each time I bring up the topic, you flare up.
You don't discuss my future with me. You don't. All you do is at every given opportunity, you investigate me, you interrogate me.
Anyway, my friend who manages the airport said that there is vacancy at the airport. If you apply, I will influence you to get a job.
Really? So, what's the job description?
Actually, you will not be the one to be doing the job. The job will be contracted to you. Then you will hire people that will be cleaning the restroom.
I beg your pardon. Cleaning what?
Cleaning the restroom at the airport.
My, oh my. Me? No. Have you reduced me down to that ebb? Me? To become a janitorial? God damn it. Listen, let me ask you something. If peradventure your friends ask you, what does your friend do? What would you tell them?
Gerald, it boils down to the same thing I've been saying. Whenever I'm trying to help you, you flare up. Is it not better than staying at home doing nothing?
Stop.
Besides, I explained this job to you. You're not actually the one going to do it. You employ people.
You explained the job to me. That will be cleaning.
I didn't say you will be cleaning. You will employ people that will be cleaning the restroom.
How did that idea even get into your head? Whether you explain or you do not explain, the bottom line is I'll become a janitorial. I don't understand. Millie, I don't understand. Me. Let me shock you. I am working on something very, very huge. Very huge. And it will shock you. It will shock you when it matures. Mark my words. Mark my words.
Polo, when are we going to see those girls again?
My friend, will you lower your voice?
I know a guy is inside, but he cannot hear us. So when are they coming again?
Whenever I got travel, they will come again.
Hi! I had fun that day.
Why won't you?
That girl is fire dancer. Machine.
I saw the way you were dancing mapoka. I never knew you were good in dancing mapoka.
Don't mind me, after 8 months. Hi! Those girls, fire. You see that your small one, that one looks like a witch. That one is witch.
If you see the way she was holding my scrotum.
Are you serious?
like radio, wireless radio.
If I name pen, I don't know what that says. It's like a guy is calling you.
Mama, sir.
Hi. Those girls.
How are you, son? This is Christabel. She's a model by profession. She's a pretty girl.
Thank you, Mom.
I can attest she is well-mannered. Christabel, that's my son Humphrey. He's a pilot.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Sit down. Let's go straight to business. Christabel here, I have discussed with her. We discussed at length. She has agreed to bear you as many children as you want. To bear you children and walk away.
Sorry, ma'am. Not just any number of children. I propose 3. He will go with 2 while I go with 1. And that one must be female.
So, son, what do you say?
Mom, let me talk to you.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Take it easy.
Annie, I don't believe in trees, okay? So let's just forget about it.
I cried from dream to reality.
You cried? Yes. Ha. It was that bad?
It was all.
Anyways, you and I know that my cherry can never do anything to hurt me, okay? So I suggest you treat malaria so that you can stop all this your hallucination.
Lara, the fact that I saw Gerard strangle you in my dream doesn't mean he will do that. It could mean a different thing.
Well, thanks for the advice, but I am assuring you once again that nothing bad will happen to me. I mean, what is the problem? Why are you drinking Panadol for my headache?
Okay.
Stop already.
Fine. I only care. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. But please stop. Please.
You still need to trade with caution.
Annie, thanks for the advice, but please, can you just take a chill pill? Stop it.
Okay, if you say so.
I said so.
Anyways, any news about mine?
Humphrey? Hey, Annie, you're obsessed. Come on. You can't say that again. Anyways, I think Humphrey's out of the country. Yeah, because the last time he spoke with my husband, I think he mentioned being in Hong Kong. Yeah.
Well, that's fine anyway. Yeah.
Love a girl. Love a girl. Love a girl.
I believe you know why I sent for you.
It's your son. But if that is the case, Mom, I will tell you that I do not have any good news for you.
Have you made any effort to reconnect with him?
So many times, Mom. I have lost count on the number of times I tried. But it appears to me as if he has this natural hatred for me. Because the more I try, the more he declines. Really getting me frustrated.
Based on your experience where you were living with him, do you think there's any possible means to get his attention again?
With what I know of him, he is a man, a disciplined man who can never be controlled by his emotions. He can said to be a perfectionist because he can never indulge in anything without being very sure.
A woman like you, with all the gift God has endowed you with, you don't underestimate the power of a woman.
Ma'am, I am not underestimating my power as a woman. You just need to understand that we are up against a man who visibly lives above the emotion women invoke. He's not just interested.
Are you going to give up? Look at him one more time. He's the exact kind of man you need. Just push harder. You will have him.
I can only try this one more time because of you, ma'am. But you need to know that your son is a very difficult person. So difficult.
Please don't give up. You can reconnect with him. And when it happens, it will be permanent.